Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Rim's Travel Diaries. And today we will be talking about the Great Pyramids of Giza. So without further ado, let's begin. The Pyramids of Giza, 3/4 Dynasty, roughly to 575 to 465 BCE, pyramids erected on a rocky plateau on the west bank of the Nile River near Al-Giza, Giza in northern Egypt. In ancient times, they were included among the 7 wonders of the world. The ancient ruins of the Memphis area, including the Pyramids of Giza, Saqqara, Dashur, Abu Ruwaysh, and Abu Sir, were collectively designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979. The designations of the pyramids, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, correspond to the kings for whom they were built. The northernmost and oldest pyramid of the group was built for Khufu, Greek Cheops, the second king of the 4th dynasty. Called the Great Pyramid, it is the largest of the 3. The length of each side at the base averaging 755.75 feet, 230 meters, and its original height being 481.4 feet, 147 meters. The middle pyramid was built for Khafre, Greek Chephren, the 4th of the 8 kings of the 4th dynasty. The structure measures 707.75 feet, 216 meters on each side, and was originally 471 feet, 143 meters high. The southernmost and last pyramid to be built was that of Menkaure, Greek Mycerinus, the 5th king of the 4th dynasty. Each side measures 356.5 feet, 109 meters, and the structure's completed height was 218 feet, 66 meters. All 3 pyramids were plundered both internally and externally in ancient and medieval times. Thus, the grave goods originally deposited in the burial chambers are missing, and the pyramids no longer reach their original heights, because they have been almost entirely stripped of their outer casings of smooth white limestone. The Great Pyramid, for example, is now only 451.4 feet, 138 meters high. That of Khafre retains the outer limestone casing at its topmost portion. Only constructed near each pyramid was a mortuary temple, which was linked via a sloping causeway to a valley temple on the edge of the Nile floodplain. Also nearby were subsidiary pyramids used for the burials of other members of the royal family. While the ancient pyramids of Giza are undoubtedly Egypt's most famous landmark and the world's oldest surviving monumental structures, the sites that surround them are rich in historical treasures, too often overlooked by visitors eager to get a glimpse of the iconic trio. Few travelers realize that the Giza Plateau was once home to a sprawling necropolis, where countless rulers, nobles, and officials were laid to rest. Indeed, the vast cemeteries surrounding the Great Pyramids contain thousands of tombs, though most are modest affairs with simple stone or mud brick facades. A select number rival the pyramids themselves in scale and splendor. While the latter are unquestionably impressive, the so-called subsidiary pyramids, rock-cut tombs, and ornate mastabas offer an equally valuable insight into ancient Egyptian society, religion, and culture. Fortunately, the Giza Plateau's satellite cemeteries are gradually receiving the attention they deserve. Several have been fully or partially restored and opened to tourists, allowing modern-day explorers to marvel at their hidden treasures as well. In addition to the pyramids of Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, the Giza Plateau was once studded with a number of smaller pyramids known as subsidiary pyramids. These were typically built for queens, princes, princesses, high officials, and occasionally even servants of the royal court. Among the best preserved examples is that of Queen Hetepheres, mother of Pharaoh Khufu, whose massive brick tomb was unearthed beneath a huge heap of rubble in 1957. Excavations continued at the site for nearly 2 decades, revealing a wealth of treasures, including exquisite works of ivory and cedarwood. Other notable subsidiary pyramids include the labyrinthine complex of burial chambers, belonging to Prince Kawab, the architecturally innovative Mastaba of Prince Rahotep, and the perfectly symmetrical double Pyramid of Khufu's son, Kawabe. Though they were initially identified as tombs, many of the structures scattered across the plateau actually served as mortuary temples. As the name suggests, these were not intended as places of worship, but rather as grand ceremonial complexes designed to honor and commemorate the dead. Often these temples were lavishly decorated with reliefs depicting the pharaoh's favorite activities, such as hunting, fishing, or smiting his enemies. Particularly fine examples include the remains of Menkaur's temple, which feature some of the finest reliefs in all of Egypt, and the superbly preserved complex of Unas, who succeeded Menkaur to the throne. By far the most ubiquitous type of monument at Giza are the so-called mastabas. These are typically flat-topped structures with steep sides comprising a raised platform, or raised mound bearing a superstructure ranging from a simple low dome to a full-blown pyramid. Initially, mastabas were constructed of perishable materials like mud brick, but later builders introduced stone, which resulted in much more enduring structures. In fact, some of the best preserved mastabas date to the 5th and 6th dynasties, when Egypt's rulers shifted their focus to the city of Akhmim, located farther up the Nile Valley. During this period, the nomarchs, or governors of Memphis, built magnificent stone complexes that frequently incorporated Old Kingdom architectural motifs. Two superb examples are the towering brick mastaba of Nefermat the Just and the symmetrical stone structure of Ankh-Mahor, who held the esteemed title of overseer of the pyramids during the reign of Unas. These imposing mausoleums reflect the wealth and influence of their owners and demonstrate that Giza remained a prestigious burial site even after the capital moved northward. Until the mid-1980s, archaeologists believed that the workers who constructed the pyramids lived in camps and moved with the seasons as the work progressed. However, new discoveries have revealed a more permanent settlement complete with homes, administrative buildings, workshops, storage facilities, bakeries, and, of course, cemeteries. Several neighborhoods have been identified, but the largest and best studied is that situated just south of the Great Pyramid. Here, hundreds of workers' houses have been uncovered, along with a number of amenities designed to improve their quality of life, such as the aforementioned bakeries and a clinic stocked with a wide variety of medical equipment. Though modest by modern standards, these dwellings were spacious by Egyptian norms and offered each family a degree of privacy unknown in the densely populated cities of the day. Likewise, the workers' cemeteries reveal a surprising degree of sophistication. Rather than the typical mass grave, each individual was laid to rest in a small tomb, often decorated with brightly colored wall paintings and furnished with the deceased's personal belongings. In fact, some tombs are virtually indistinguishable from those of the elite, indicating that the workers' social status was higher than previously assumed. Taken together, the workers' city and cemeteries demonstrate that even the humblest members of Egyptian society enjoyed certain rights and privileges, and that the construction of the pyramids was a source of civic pride rather than a dreaded burden. The idea that the pyramids were somehow built in just 20 years seems utterly ridiculous. In reality, the construction of the pyramids was a slow process that occurred over a span of several decades. The average rate of construction would have been less than 1 meter per year, but the amount of work required to build a pyramid varied depending on a number of factors, including the availability of resources, the size of the workforce, and the complexity of the design. The available evidence suggests that the workforce would have consisted of thousands of laborers working in shifts, with each shift lasting for several months or years at a time. The entire project would have required a massive investment of resources, including manpower, materials, and money. Without the support of a strong central government, it is unlikely that such a massive undertaking could have been completed. Today, the pyramids are a popular tourist destination, drawing millions of visitors from around the world. They are a reminder of a bygone era and a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids are also a symbol of Egypt as a whole, representing the country's rich history and cultural heritage. The pyramids continue to fascinate and amaze people from all over the world. They are a reminder of a bygone era and a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids are also a symbol of Egypt as a whole, representing the country's rich history and cultural heritage. I hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Rim's Travel Diaries. See you soon with a new video. Till then, keep traveling.